And here we are again. This is the next episode of my XR weekly news, this time with week 6, 2024. Time runs so fast. I mean, we are close to Easter already. There was Christmas and now there's Easter and soon there's Christmas again. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, it's very fast. So you will find everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors, Woodghost VR, Offline Events and Virtual Escape. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
So Zenith Nexus, this is a new VR MMO, but not fully new. It's, I would say, it's, yeah, they say it's a collective name for the 2 game modes. So, you know Zenith the Last City, this is the VR MMO, you have to pay, and then you can go to the VR MMO world. And then there's the new Zenith Infinite Realms. And this is free to play. How cool is that? Yeah? So it's a procedural action adventure RPG with co-op sessions and a revamped locomotion system. This is insane. And yeah, look at this. This is a first glimpse. Looks very fast. To be honest, it looks a little bit too stressful for me. But yeah, we will see. So the thing is, the idea is that through this free-to-play mode, yeah, this is a totally different game than this. Yeah, through the free-to-play mode, the people will learn about Zenith the Last City and then perhaps pay for that. But also, Infinite Realms has an item shop, a cosmetic shop, and there you can spend zennies. This is currency that you can buy for real money, and then you can get some cosmetics for your character. So, interesting idea. I hope this will work because Zenith is still one of the biggest VR MMOs. So yeah, we will see. So guys, there's the Steam Next Fest running from February 5th to February 12th. And that means that you can try games that will be released in the future as a demo. So there are 2 different groups that you should try. The first, of course, the PC VR games. Here's the list in this article of Upload VR where you can try all the games. For example, Chernobyl again is really nice. Yeah. There are some nice games, Mixture. Just try them all if you have time because it's for free. And the second thing is, why don't you try some Unreal Engine injector games where there are demos? That would be interesting, right? For example, Pacific Drive or Homeworld 3 or something. Yeah, you can try it for free as long as there's a demo in the Steam Next Fest and then just use the Unreal Engine injector to play in VR. Yeah, the Steam Next Fest. So I already made a separate video about this. There will be Steam VR driver for the Apple Vision Pro. There are different people working on that. First is the programmer Zuowei Zhang, and he creates a Wi-Fi streaming app, ALVR, a modified version of that, so you can use Steam VR. And then the other group, Ivory, they are known for bringing the PlayStation VR 2 to PC. They also create Steam VR driver for the Apple Vision Pro. However, you need a separate VR headset. For example, the Valve Index has to be connected to your PC to use the Index controller. So the Valve Index is the hub for the controllers, and at the same time you connect the Apple Vision Pro for the headset. Yeah, interesting, but yeah, then you can play, for example, Half-Life Alyx on the Apple Vision Pro with the Valve Index controllers. That's gonna be a blast, but it's very expensive. Yeah, I mean, the headset is too expensive, and then you also need another headset. Yeah, it also works with Quest 2 and Quest 3 controllers when the Quest headset is connected as well. Yeah, so I still didn't try the Apple Vision Pro. Sorry for that, but I mean, it's just too expensive. Yeah, I had to fly to the US and then buy it and then import it. go to the German customs, pay another 19%, pay for the flight, and then I would be like over 5,000 euro. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, but this doesn't make sense. Also, it's too late. There are thousands of reviews out already. So I will do it when I get the chance. Yeah. So latest in March, then end of March, I will be in the States for some vacation. And there I will go to an Apple store and do a demo there. I'm looking forward to that. So there's a really cool game announced, Astro Hunters VR. So we are on a alien planet, of course, and this is an open world VR action adventure. We have to explore the world. We also have a crafting station, and we have to loot, collect stuff, farm, and then of course fight the aliens with different weapons. And we can do that solo or with friends in multiplayer mode. Really nice. So the game will be out in Q3 2024 on MetaQuest, SteamVR and Pico, and later on the PlayStation VR 2 as well. So we have a lot of platforms, all platforms, and that looks very promising. I love this kind of games. So I will definitely show it on my channel, Astro Hunters VR. Yeah, and the Vive Ultimate Tracker gets more and more interesting. So these are the trackers that are tracked by themselves because they have included cameras here. So we don't need any base stations like with the Vive normal trackers. So we will put them on your feet or legs or so to get full body tracking in VR. And they were made for the HTC headsets, but now there is a beta version, so we can use it with the Quest. This is very interesting. So we can have full body tracking with the Quest without the need of base stations or something like that. Works with Quest 2, Quest 3 and Quest Pro. Of course, linked to a PC. And also like with the Valve Index, but it doesn't make sense because with the Index you'd need the base stations and then you can just go for the normal Vive trackers. So this is very, very interesting. So I asked HTC for some review units. So I cannot buy all this stuff. It's just too expensive. Everything got very expensive here. The rent for this studio here and all the costs are exploding. So I cannot buy all the stuff. They have to send me like review units for, I mean, it's fine when I I cannot keep them just for 2 weeks or so. That would be fine. I asked them and yeah, let's see. I would really love to try that with the Quest. Okay, and this is bad news for VR. So Ubisoft said that they are not willing to invest more or too heavy into VR anymore because they said they are disappointed, yeah, by the sales of Assassin's Creed Nexus VR. And this comes from the CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot. So this is really bad news. So he says that it did okay, but it didn't expect their what they thought they would sell, and now they say they won't invest much more in VR because it needs to take off. They also say they were impressed what Apple came up with, the Apple Vision Pro, but still it's not big enough and they wait until it grows. And this is the problem. So not many people buy a VR headset because there are not enough games. Yeah. So, and now there will be even less games because Ubisoft is going out of VR. And yeah, it's strange. We cannot expect to sell more headsets when there are not enough games. That's a really huge problem, and this is why VR will not go mainstream in the near future. Yeah, it will definitely not. We all know that it will be a niche for a long time, perhaps forever. But yeah, that's bad news for the VR industry. And let's check out the releases. On Steam we finally have Vampire the Masquerade Justice, really nice vampire game. On PC VR now. Then Block Hunter, this is a yeah, music rhythm game. Then Bellybots, this is an arcade action game against robots. Dead Hook, I already tried it on Quest. Now it's on PC VR. Very fast-paced action shooter with rogue-like elements. Then Border Bots, I showed that on my channel. You are at border control and you have to check out bots. And this is really fun. Yeah, we have to check out every detail. Then Hunt Together, a PvP ghost hunting game. Then Legendary Tales is finally in the final version, an action role-playing game. I tried it like 2.5 years ago, and now it's out finally. Then on Quest we have Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu, a Kung Fu simulator. Titan's Clinic. Yeah, we are in a tooth clinic. Really crazy. Then Ghosts of Tabor is finally in the main store, a PvP and PvE extraction shooter. Then also Border Bots, I tried it on Quest. Then on the PlayStation VR also Legendary Tales, also Border Bots VR, also Dead Hook, and Bartender VR Simulator. This is a barkeeper simulator for the PlayStation VR 2. This were the releases this week. Yeah, and let's check out the sales. On Steam, we have focused on you. If you don't have a girlfriend, you can now have a virtual one. I showed it on my channel, it's crazy. 70% off. Then Operation Warcade, really nice shooter. Here you see the Steam Next Fest demo, 70% off. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, an RPG, 75% off. Then on PlayStation VR 2, Ven VR Adventure, nice jump and run, 30% off. The Last Clockwinder, also nice adventure, 35% off. Journey to Foundation adventure, 30% off. Jurassic World Aftermath, a dinosaur adventure, 50% off. And After the Fall, a zombie shooter multiplayer, 50% off. This were the weekly news this week. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE